Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so today was supposed to be a like a story time kind of plan with me situation, but I've tried to film this twice and I get so distracted by talking that my planner is not even being touched. So screw it. Today I'm just gonna talk. So let's talk. If I was another person, would I be a friend to myself? If I was like separated, like there was two of me, then I think I would be. But I'd probably get like fed up with me very fast. It would depend. Like if I'm on the same schedule, then yeah, because like I'm really ambitious and I like to be around other ambitious people, but I'm also very like I don't like to be bothered, like not bothered, that's not the right word. I don't like to constantly feel the need to socialize. So like if I had to live with me, oh god no, we would be fighting. There would be fighting. Do you use sarcasm a lot? I usually only use sarcasm when I'm pissed. Or no, yeah, I'd say it's more of a ticked off thing. Okay, what is the first thing you notice about people? For me, the first thing I notice about people is how they feel. And that's not meant in a sexy way. It's like I have a really strong sense of like someone's intention. So like I can not like somebody just by seeing them, or I can look at somebody and go, I need to be your friend. So the first thing I notice about people is how they feel. What is my eye color? Scary movie or happy endings? I'm typically a scary movie type of girl, depending on the kind. I don't like, or typically, I don't really care for like the psychological thriller type movies unless it's got like an actor who I really like. I'm a sucker for like the Night of the Living Dead, the Dawn of the Deads, like all of the old like George Romero type of movies. Um, I like the slasher movies. Oh God, I have such good memories with these because it's funny, right? But because when I was younger, probably too young, my aunts would pick me up and take me to their house for like a weekend or like an overnighter or whatever, and we would like go to the video store. Yes, the video store, Blockbuster. But we would go to the video store, we would rent movies, and we would get like popcorn and like candies, sodas, all the stuff you don't have at home. And then, we would rent a couple of scary movies and we would stay up till like midnight watching scary movies. But the funny thing is, like, especially my Aunt Phyllis. My Aunt Phyllis, she was a diehard Deadhead, but she would like pick the really scary ones. Like my Aunt Carla, she would pick the funny scary ones like psycho cheerleaders in the house, or weird ones like that. I have this hair is just like shooting right into my eyeball. You see that curl is just going but so she would rent like the campy scary movies. Phyllis would go like straight up The Exorcist. Oh God, what was that one that she made me? Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That'll traumatize you when you're 7. I'm just gonna put that out there. But yeah, so that scary movie genre has kind of stuck with me as a nostalgia thing. So mostly scary movies. Favorite smells. I know that I have some planner friends who live in Arizona. Maybe you can help me figure out what this smell is. I've almost positively narrowed it down that it's a tree. And it only smells like this in the winter, and it's only when it's damp out. It's like a really earthy smell. I don't know what it is. It's a tree in Arizona, and it's only when it's cold and only when it's wet. It's an Arizona wet, cold tree smell. Bet you thought I was gonna say vanilla. Do you have any special talents? Special talents? I don't think I have any unique talents. Like, I can play a ukulele, but a lot of people can do that. I can draw, but a lot of people can do that. I don't know. I don't think so. Where were you born? I was born in Phoenix. my zodiac sign. I am a diehard Aquarius. So all the crap that you read about the Aquarius, yep, like there are people who, you read, you find out their sign or whatever and you read about it and it's like, that's not even remotely close to that person. That's not me. Like, I have yet to read something about an Aquarius that does not apply to me. Do you have any pets? Yes, we do. We have 2 ferrets named Gracie and Pubes. Yeah, Pubes. What did you want to be when you grew up? Okay, so I went through a few phases growing up. First, I wanted to be an open heart surgeon. And then it turned out I don't like to be around sick people, so that went away. Then I wanted to be a defense attorney. But then, as it turns out, I really don't like to argue. So that went away. So, yeah, I had aspirations for a while of doing music. But there's a lot of travel involved in that, and I'm kind of a homebody. So, yeah, so drawing planner stuff. Who was my first best friend? So my first best friend that I can remember, like outside of family, was this girl named Stacy, and we were best friends in 5th grade. And we connected on Facebook a couple of years ago, so we're still in contact. We still talk, and Stacy's awesome. How tall are you? Oh God, I'm 5'4". I am a shorty. What is the least favorite thing about yourself? This is a hard question. Okay, so I used to have a lot of things that I didn't like about me, but as I get older, she says on her birthday, I don't have a whole lot anymore. I think that the thing that I hate, did it say hate or don't like? The thing that I dislike most about myself is how I can be very, very self-critical. So, like, I never feel that anything I do is good enough. So that, yeah, I don't like that. How many countries have I visited? Just 2, 3, if you count the one I live in. I've been to Canada and I've been to Mexico. I actually went to Mexico with my husband. He was just my best friend at the time. He was my best friend at the time. And he took me down. He was living and working in El Centro, and I drove out to visit him. And then he's like, let's go down to Mexico, which was like a freaking less than an hour drive. So I was like, okay. This is before you needed a passport to cross the border, by the way. So we went to Mexico and we went to this, it was like an outdoor market kind of thing. And no shit, we bought candy-filled syringes. Yep, that was a thing then. How would you describe your fashion sense? Oh God. I have like 2 camps. I'm either like an emo goth style or the housewife who hasn't seen the sun in 3 weeks. That's how my fashion sense is. Who was your first celebrity crush? Oh God, why do they always ask me these? This is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. My first celebrity crush was Corey Feldman. To be fair though, okay, this was the 80s, all right? This was like 1988. We're talking, that's not a good example. We're talking like the License to Drive era, the Dream a Little Dream era, which as a grown-up now, I watch these movies and I'm like, oh girl, what the hell were you thinking? But in my 5th grade little mind, my tastes have gotten better. Name one song that makes you nostalgic. Oh, I'm one of those people where I can hear a song and I'm immediately transported back to where I either heard it last or heard it the most. So like I listen to music a lot when I like am creating my kits when I'm drawing. So like I can, like if I go to make a spread or something with a kit that I have made and I open up that page, immediately whatever I was listening to is right back there in my head. So I'm gonna say one of the songs that make me most nostalgic is Crazy by Seal. This was the late 90s, probably 98. That was so long ago. But I was cruising up towards Lake Pleasant in my Volkswagen Fox at like 11 o'clock at night. And I had, a car full of friends, and that song was playing, and just that sound, like that opening beat, like I can picture like the windows were down and it was dark and we were driving fast. I was 18. Come on, you always drive fast. But just like I can see it in my head right now. That feeling, and I get that like that, yeah. I am like 15 minutes into this video, so I'm going to close it here. I'm sorry there wasn't any actual planning involved in this video. I had all kinds of intentions to do a plan, storytime planning, blah, blah, blah. But apparently I can't talk and plan at the same time. Sort of sorry, but not really. So, okay. That's what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.